Did you know it's okay to say no in sales? Find out more in this video. So I've been in sales for multiple decades, okay? And sometimes I've had to say no because the sale was not a good fit for either the customer or myself. So we're going to talk about that a little bit more on why we might say no to certain deals or certain sales. So what does that look like for us in sales? Because sales, we're told, generate revenue, win more programs, go, go, go. Well, I understand that, but there is certain fits that we need to understand from our organization. A lot of organizations try to be everything to everybody, and they fail. And you know who actually ends up looking bad, loses credibility, and just starts getting irritated with their organization? That's right, it's the salesperson, because they're told to go win, and when they do win, they're told, well, we can't do what we said we were going to do. And the salesperson is stuck in the middle with an unhappy customer and an unhappy operations plant team and customer service, and it's a no-win for everybody. So we sometimes need to know when to say no on a sales call or for a new program. And sometimes we need to know when to push for a yes from our organization or the customer as well. It's a hard thing to balance as a salesperson. But let's talk about why we might say no on some of the instances. Well, one, maybe it's a program where it's very low volume and low margins, and it's not really going to help us because we'd have to do a whole bunch of investment into our organization to be able to do this. We might say no because it really does not help us. We might say yes because, well, this might open the door, and a lot of salespeople think that way. This little yes for this little program will open the door to this magic thing. But I gotta tell you, I've actually built more credibility with a customer when I've said, no, unfortunately, one of these two other suppliers would probably be better for you for this project because they're more suited for this than us. And I've gotten more respect to where the customers actually reached out to me on a more profitable program later on because of that. I know salespeople are worried about saying no, but again, sometimes we need to. What if it's high complexity, low turn rate? Well, you got to carry all this inventory, and a lot of times the organization doesn't manage it well, not because they're stupid or whatnot. It's just there's just a lot going on there, and we send the wrong product out the door. It's supposed to be yellow instead of blue or whatnot. And then you got to do these returns and RMAs, or a quality issue happens, and it tanks all of our profitability. Sometimes we have to say no to some of these projects because they don't align. Maybe we have an initiative in our organization of reducing complexity. I've had a customer that everybody loved, right? We made multi-million dollars because they had low part number complexity. And that was because we worked out a really good customer fit with us and the customer for this project. And that became the benchmark for the organization. We also had customers that had high complexity with all these different variations, and we had all this product sitting on the shelves that never got ordered. And that adds to our CapEx, and we lost profit. So we had to start thinning things down, which sometimes means, no, you can't order that, and you should probably go to this guy to get that. That's right. I've been able to say no, and I've won programs, and I've been very successful. My whole thing is, how can I be more profitable for my customer? Because if I could be more profitable, not just by raising the price, I'm going to be more successful. Our teams are going to be able to process the orders correctly. We're going to have less returns, and everybody's happy. So we need to make sure that we're paying attention to those programs, and sometimes we need to say no. Now, if it's a product that we're going to be developing a few years out and the customer's coming in, we might also have to say no because the timing's not right. They're trying to get ahead of the market, which is commendable, but we're not ready. And if we try to sell this product set, we're gonna fail. And trust me, it's happened to me where it's bit me because I went and sold it because the organization told me, even though I knew I probably should not be doing this. It eroded trust with that customer. And it took a lot of time moving through those negotiations, chargebacks. If lawyers get involved, nobody's happy. It really erodes trust and likability, and those are key functions when you want to grow sales and revenues and profitability. So we need to make sure that we're paying attention to those things. And the last one is, if that product set that they're looking for is not something that you're really good at, it's okay to tell people, hey, we could sell this to you, but we're not going to be the best value for you. It's just not going to work. We're not going to hit your price points. If you want to buy it from us just because you want to lower your, customer or supply base, then go ahead and you can do that. But you got to be able to tell them this really doesn't work because of X, Y, and Z, and have those honest conversations. Sometimes they'll still buy it from you at the higher price too, because you said not really or no at the beginning. Okay? So take that to heart when you're going out to sales. I know you got to go out there and sell and make more revenue, but don't do it where you sacrifice your credibility, because remember, you're the face of the company when you're out there with the customers. And word will get around if you do not serve customers well. Now, if you have any more questions about this or likability and whatnot, feel free to reach out. Contact information is below. Also have a link for the 3 questions you got to answer on every interaction to build influence and stop gambling and start winning with others. And then the third thing, if this video is helpful, hit like, share, subscribe, send to somebody you think it might benefit. That's why I do these videos, to help you. We'll see you next time.